Oh my. The fact of God, the law of God, and the love of God. Unified. The family of God is like a man who had horses and he was training his youngest horse to get used to the saddle. And he would ride along the fence of his Arizona ranch. And whenever that horse would spook, and horses are easily spooked, especially young ones in somewhat unfamiliar terrain. And whenever that horse would be frightened by something, and horses are easily frightened, he would stop and turn around, get off the horse, and lead the horse to the place that had occasioned that fright, and allow the horse all the time in the world to look. I don't know if the horse was smelling as well, but I suspect that might have been part of the acquaintance that was going on. And only when the horse was content and turned away from what had intuitively felt like danger suddenly appearing at the side. When the horse felt comfortable again, understanding what had caused that fright, then he would get back on the horse and proceed, sometimes into a gallop, until once again, and so you get the idea. The family of God is like a man training a horse so patiently in the understanding of the causation of that which is outside of us and that which is within us. And the law of God is like a policeman, a friendly policeman who comes out to the children's class, the primary school class, to explain to the children a few of the safety laws. Now, where do we go next for the love of God? Well, we've already seen an image, but I would suggest to you that the love of God is already there to be discovered in the way of the trainer of the young horse, and the way of the friendly policeman giving safety instruction to the children. The fact of God, the law of God, and the love of God unfold. And that unfolding we can see, especially in that early story, because that young horse, all right, there was something to be learned. The intuition was not what I want to call an intuition that's, that spooked that horse. It was a spontaneous reaction of the material mind, the evolutionary mind that we all share with horses, in addition to our privilege of the powers of mind, of worship and wisdom. But so much of our mind is like that horse, and we think we're being intuitive, and we think there's something scary off there, and we need to understand and take the time for our knowledge and recognition of cause and effect to unfold, and our understanding of our own unbeautiful reaction and our failure of insightful intuition. And that unfolding on all levels, when we realize that we have failed to keep pace with an ideal of how we ought to respond to the divine phenomenon when it occurs in that beautiful give and take of communion. And those ideals, and we slip and we don't manage it, and we this and that. We get down on ourselves sometimes, rather than remembering that communion is progressive. We can get off the horse of our own failure to keep pace with the divine leading and reground in the love and mercy of our Father, who is in heaven and in us, that we may know we are in Him. Good day.